Hey guys, it's River Dave. We're down here at Lake of the Ozarks 2022. I'm standing here with the infamous Shaun Torrente from STR. A lot of you guys would know him from jack plates.
Jack plates, Formula One, offshore, all that kind of good stuff.
On the West Coast, we just love your parts.
You just like our parts.
So before we even get started, what's behind us? I just learned something new. Shaun, tell us a little bit. I just assumed that you guys had subbed everything out and it was your designs, but your factory actually has everything.
We go raw material in, finished product out. We have 5 CNCs. I do all the design still. I do about 80% of the programming for the machine still.
Nice.
I have 2 new leads that they're taking some of the programming just because my time is getting thin. I'm in a lot of places a lot of times. So, but we do, the only thing we don't do in-house is the anodize. Everything else we do in-house, including the production of the screens for this dynamic jack plate that has recalls and touchscreen and all kinds of cool stuff that no other jack plate has.
Yeah, so one of the things I was actually researching jack plates a little while back, you have like a deal where if you want to like drag race, it'll go to a certain level at a certain time, and you can program it to do that.
But you can program it, yeah. So what it does is, right now it has 4 presets. We do high performance, cruise, trailer, and planing. And you can go in there and you can set those to whatever you want on each motor. If you have, and it controls up to 5 motors. So you can do one control will control 5 motors. So you can dial them all in. Because a lot of times everybody thinks these boats are all the same on side to side, and they're not. So you got to run different heights, and you can dial all that in, and you can save it, and it'll recall it within 20,000ths of an inch.
That's pretty impressive. So, what are some of the other products you make other than jack plates?
Other than jack plates, we make, first of all, the main thing that we are is we fix problems. That's what we do.
So that's what he was telling me earlier. You got a boat builder, they got a problem, they fix it. They help dial in the boats. It's not just producing a product.
Not only dial in the boats, but they come to us, they go, hey, we try to make this part, or we're having this part made, and it's 4 different pieces by 4 different suppliers, and then we got to put it together, and we spend 2 days trying to make the thing fit. Can you fix it? And we engineer something new that's done, and we send them a complete assembly that goes on and bolts on. We did that with MTIV's hinges on their doors, and we've done that with many other manufacturers. And then as far as other just off-the-shelf parts we make, and when I say off the shelf, we don't make anything off the shelf. We do build to order. So I don't know if you've ever noticed, but like the plates I make for DCB, they're side plates. You won't see them on an MTI. You won't see them on a skater.
Right.
They are specific to DCB so that they have their look that matches their brand.
I really like your cleats there. Those are yours, right?
Yep, we make cleats for a bunch of different manufacturers, DCB being one of them.
Yeah.
And we
put the little logos at the top.
Logo on the top, name of the boat sometimes, whatever they want. We try to make it individual because, you know, this stuff ain't cheap, so it better be nice. We don't want it off the shelf, and I'm not going to pick out any normal brands, but you know, some of these jack plates, they just look like they were just pulled off a shelf and bolted on a boat.
Well, some of these I tell you the truth, the jack plate industry is pretty rough. I actually rather enjoy yours.
Thank you.
The other ones look like they came off a bass boat or something out of a swamp. You know,
absolutely.
They're pretty.
And our stuff is pretty robust. I don't know if anybody saw the pictures last week from Michigan City when we were racing. It was really rough. Lauren Peters here from Lake. Broke his dug rag, ripped the transom out of it. My bracket was still attached to the motor. My backing plate was still attached on the inside, and there was a piece of transom in between it. It looked like an Oreo cookie. It was black bracket, black backing plate, and a white transom stuck in the middle, but all still attached.
So tell us about this. This is the Hellcat, right?
Yep.
And this is the first electric boat that is going to run over 100 miles an hour. Is that correct?
Well, we've done it at home. Now we just got to do it here. We got to do it in 3/4 mile. I've done it at home, but it's super fun, first of all. And it's been a really cool project with Vision. They've done a really, really cool job of trying to brand themselves as a true electric outboard that's going to be for the masses. And when I say for the masses, I don't mean the high performance masses. Right. I mean for some lakes and pontoon boats and, you know,
so I was talking,
the big marine industry.
His name's Alex, is that right?
That's correct, Alex.
So I was talking to him earlier, and he said, you know, we're going for the masses. You know, they're a publicly traded company.
Yes.
He says, we're not really going after the high performance market. He says, we literally just did this boat to prove that we could do it.
Correct.
And he did it with you, right?
Right, and he called me a year ago and told me about this, and he said how he wanted to do it because he had already commissioned the boat. And I was like, that's not so easy. Like, if we put this powertrain in my Formula One boat, I can do it easy. I know I can because I know how fast those boats are. But I said, to do it in a large boat with twins where you can put people in it, you're making it more difficult. And he goes, and I said, I don't know. And he's
but
like,
it's got to be a real deal.
He goes, I don't know. And I go, I don't know. So he said, come to dinner. I went to dinner with him and his board, and he sold me. He has, sorry for the pun, a vision of the future of his company. And you are never going to take someone like Mercury and displace them, right? Mercury is the standard bearer in our industry.
Right.
However, Look what Tesla did. The big three was or Porsche or Mercedes is the standard bearer in cars. But guess who the standard bearer in electric cars is? It's Tesla. When you say electric car, you think Tesla. Why?
Well, I mean, Rivion's a big company. If you said Rivian to 10 people on the street, 8 of them won't even know what it is.
Correct, but you say Tesla and you think electric car.
Everybody knows, yeah.
Why? Why? Because they make the best electric car? Not necessarily. It's because they've done a bunch of cool shit. I own a Plaid because it has 1,000 horsepower and it's fun to drive. Not because I'm saving the earth. I'm being honest with you. That's a different argument. But it's cool. So that's what D realizes. You can change what people think about a powertrain by doing something cool like this. And for people like us that just like to go fast,
yeah,
that's music to our ears. We get to do cool projects and get paid for it. So that's awesome.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yep.
Hey guys, this is Shaun Torrente. Shaun, tell them the website, ShaunTorrenteRacing.com.
ShaunTorrenteRacing.com. You can see all of our parts there. And follow us on Instagram, same thing, Shaun Torrente Racing, Facebook, all that stuff. Watch all our racing stuff. I have great sponsors in Ray Marine, CMR. Just come check us out. It's cool.
Like a NASCAR driver. Give them the phone number to the shop too, just in case.
No, hell no, that's my cell phone.
Oh, well, don't do that.
Don't do that, no.
Well, hey, thank you so much for the interview, and look forward to touring the shop.
Appreciate it.